Hello, everyone. So I'm here to actually tackle a question that was asked by you guys, and what's the difference between basic research and applied research? Well, very great question, and I love this question, honestly. So when it comes to research, there's two main branches, basic and applied research. Basic research is more the research, and actually scientists, their main desire is to expand knowledge. They just want to basically answer questions of why, what, and how. So why do cancer cells are being produced? Why are they, or how are they being produced? Or what are they producing? These kind of questions. Is here you're just trying to answer certain biological phenomenons. That's what you're trying to do. So the main idea is to increase fundamental principles. You're trying to understand certain biological um, kind of events, you know. So here you don't really care. You don't really. There's no immediate commercial objective, meaning that you're not trying to build something. You're just trying to answer questions, scientific questions. So that's what basic research is. Is the science where you're just trying to understand purely biological phenomena. Applied is a bit different. Applied research is basically where you utilize basic research. So you basically saw a biological phenomenon. Basic research has told you what is happening. So what then I do as an applied research scientist is I take this and I try to invent something. You're trying to invent an invention for that. So it's basically new knowledge acquired has special commercial objectives. So here you're trying to actually discover or basically create something. So I'm going to give you an example of how basic research basically starts and how it can go into applied research. Okay. So let's take an example of as pancreatic cancer. Pancreatic cancer, we started to realize is like, okay, it's why is it so aggressive? Is because it actually has a certain type of cell around it called neutrophils, which are they're very protective. They're protecting the pancreatic cancer like crazy. This is why it's aggressive because it's being protected. So this is basic research. Your first question is why is pancreatic cancer so aggressive? Why is it so hard to tackle it? Well, it's because it has a layer of cells called neutrophils that are protecting it. Okay, that's basic. So we answered a how question. That's it. That's basic. Now applied is like, okay, I know that pancreatic cancer is very aggressive because it has this, layer of cells, neutrophils are coming there and protecting it. Okay, that's the basic. How can I create now, applied research? By creating an invention for that. So I create an antibody that is able to kill all the neutrophils. So you're removing all this protective barrier. That's applied research. Because now I'm creating something with a commercial or basically a certain objective. We're creating basically here a therapy. That's the difference between applied research. Basic research is simply you are really answering the why and what questions. Applied is literally you're creating something out of it. So you're creating, for example, a therapy. You're creating a software. You're creating something actually that can be used. That's applied research. Basic research, you're just answering questions, more biological phenomena. That's the difference.